Hello my darlings, my name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. Sagittarius, I'm going to be doing your weekly soulmate reading for you to see where you both are on your journeys. We're going to look at your head and heart space, their head and heart space, their intentions towards you, and also we're going to take some advice from Spirit. So if it resonates, I'd be very grateful if you would comment, like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. There will be a reading out there for you exactly the right time that you need to hear it. And remember also, sorry, the energies can be reversed as well. So Sagittarius, let's see what is in your headspace at the moment. Clarity, that's extraordinary. You've got this Ace of Swords. That's a beautiful way of starting the reading. First of all, I'm going to say that if you have a question at the moment, the answer is yes. Universe always says yes, but this answer for this particular question you may have, the answer is yes. Ace of Swords is just all about that clarity, and it's about that change. You feeling a change in yourself, you have more clarity about your life, you know what you do want, you know what you don't want, you've had to go through contrast to get there. You know, that's represented as well by the sort of mountains here in the background. You've also got olives here, which represent peace restored to your life. There's been, you know, you've been victorious, you've overcome something, and you want, it's about having peace in your life. And it's an extraordinary space to be in, so well done you, that's fabulous. Let's see now what's in your heart space for your soulmate. Thank you. You've got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is really rather beautiful. It's about commitment, it's about marriage, it's about alliance, it's about also mirroring your soulmate. That soulmates are brought together to help us heal from things that we may be carrying around with us all of our lives without realizing, you know, sort of conditioned behaviors and things from experiences that we've gone through. But you very much, I think you're in a committed relationship with your soulmate, because you've got, you know, both this Ace of Swords and this Hierophant here. That's what I'm feeling, that this is a relationship that you are very much, you've been with your soulmate for a long time, you're committed to them, you want to remain committed to them. But let's see, let's see what's in your soulmate's headspace for you, Sagittarius. Thank you. So, and it's beautiful. I'm going to take both these cards, both fell out. We've got the Death card and the Strength card, okay? So the Death card, first of all, is in their headspace. There has been a complete transformation, okay? The Death card is a change from an old conditioned way of thinking to a new way of thinking, all right? You know, the White Horse is about having that clarity as well. They've had to go through contrast, your soulmate, the black and the white, to understand also what they do want, because they've experienced what they don't want. And they've come away from, I see these towers in the background, they're like the moon towers, they're like conditioned behaviors, structures in their lives that didn't serve them. And they've come away from that. And not even the king can stop this sort of process. Do you see? It's sort of, this is an absolute end of one cycle, beginning of a new cycle, okay? And they've also got the Strength card. So whatever this connection is that you have with your soulmate is an incredibly strong connection. There is this infinity symbol here with the 8. Yesterday we had 8, Lion's Gate. So do look that up as well, because I feel that whatever they've gone through during this period of time has given them great clarity, has helped to heal them, release things. I think they've had dreams about you. I think there's been all sorts of things that have been happening. So do look up Lion's Gate, especially with the lion here as well. But I think you help quieten their fears. I think I don't know if you're together or apart, but if this is resonating, you have helped them overcome, or you are helping them overcome, or you will help them overcome, but I feel this is in the present. Whatever, I say ego, but I mean pain body reactions to things, fear and anxiety, you know, you have helped them to have more peace. And there has been, you know, you're manifesting at the moment here. They see you as somebody incredibly calm and peaceful, truthful, gentle. So there's definitely this is extraordinary. I mean, out of 4 cards here, you've got 3 major arcana. So this is an incredible connection here you have with your soulmate. Let's see what's in their heart space for you, Sagittarius. Thank you. The Empress. You are their Empress. You are all their hopes and dreams and desires. The Empress is all the 4 queens. The Empress has gone on a life journey. The Empress has cut out what doesn't serve her. The Empress is nurturing, she's kind, she's loving because she loves herself, so she has so much love to give. She's abundant, she's manifesting consciously. You're their Empress. I mean, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And look, the Death card is coming towards this and this here. So that's really beautiful. I'm getting ideal. This is something that's, I still feel that you're married, or there's I'm feeling that there is, you know, for some of you, this has been a long-term relationship, and maybe it's leading to marriage, and that's what you want in your heart space, and why you're listening to this reading, because it's not happened yet, or you're in a committed relationship, and but there have been patterns of behavior that's been happening, and therefore but you've now got this clarity, this truth, you've got this connection as well. Thank you, Spirit. The Hierophant's also about your spirituality and your understanding and commitment, and I think you've gone through a great change, and I think your soulmate is going through that transformation and releasing a lot of past behaviors, and you can't fix somebody else, but you can help them by leading the way. You can help them by healing yourself. You can help them by shifting your energy. You can help them by not being triggered so much by them, because you understand what your triggers are. You know, soulmates come together to, as I said, to help each other heal from old wounds. And the ability to heal it's a triggering of somebody else, the ability to heal themselves. And I think this is wonderful. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers card as well. So I don't know if there have been choices in this, but this is an extraordinary connection here. Okay, so now I'm going to pull their intentions towards you. Well, okay, we've got 2 cards have come out. You've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. So at the moment, my darling, they have gone into hermit mode. They've gone into that deep reflection, okay? They've gone into that space of the soul space. They've come, this is why they've had this Death card. They have come away from old, they're coming away, they're on that journey, they're coming away from old conditioned ways of behaving and protecting themselves. The pillars are still there in the distance, so this is a journey still. They're on this journey. They've still got that behind them. It's still visible because it's still slightly present in their life, but they're coming away from it. They're coming towards you. You've got this Hermit card here. They're in deep thought about it. They're being guided by their soul. They're being guided by their instinct, by their best friend. They've been guided by Spirit at the moment. And there has been a symbolic ending with the snow here. And this is you, okay? This is what they're deep in thought about. You know, this Queen of Pentacles as well. This is you. You've come to a place of self-love, self-worth, creating your own abundance. You understand, you know, you again have been on a journey with the mountains here. You've also gone with the flow, represented by this stream here as well. And you are creating your own abundance here, as I said. And the little hare is just a reminder. Hare is very difficult to catch in medieval times, so they are seen as a great catch. And it's also a reminder to you about the tortoise and the hare story, that there's no rush with any, let everything happen in divine timing at the pace it's meant to go at the pace it's meant to go. And that, you know, you don't need to rush any decision about anything that you might be asked to make. But you are very caring, and you're very focused on understanding with this green cloak around you. This is your self-love. You're very understanding of the fact that the more you have a healthy love and self-worth yourself, the more you heal that inner child within you that gets triggered by things, the more you have love to give, because you're not a bucket with an empty hole in it anymore. You're full of love for others and full of compassion and full of understanding. You're the Empress. You're amazing, Saggy. So let's now see advice from Spirit for you. Thank you for Sagittarius. Advice from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Well, that flew out, and you've got the 8 of Wands. So this is all, these 8 of Wands are about communication, okay? And it's always, the 8 of Wands is about really fabulous communication, absolutely fabulous communication. Communication that will resonate with you, communication that will make you smile, will make you happy. It's also about those receiving thoughts that you have, and that's what I also see with this card. It's about that clarity you have, that truth, about trusting in what messages Spirit's giving you each and every day, all the time. You see them all the time. There's a lovely expression from Neil Donald Walsh, you know, some people say that seeing is believing, but actually believing is seeing. And that's where you are at now. And again, it's about that lovely going with the universal flow as well, and letting things come towards you at the time they're meant to come towards you. And that is just literally a reminder from Spirit, and a well done for Spirit for you for that. So now we're going to clarify this spread with my lovely golden Art Nouveau tarot deck. And we're going to clarify the Ace of Swords. Well, it flew out before I even finished saying it. You've got the Strength card again. So this Ace of Swords, this is your new way of being, your new understanding, your clarity about everything, about what you want and what you don't want, etc. And look, you've got this extraordinary, this is in their headspace for you. This is just a confirmation of that again. You've come to such a balance of your masculine and feminine side. You have done so much healing. You quieten your fears. You know, you can stand back and observe when something triggers you, and you say, okay, why has that happened for me, not to me? This is just beautiful. You're very grounded with the barefoot. You're manifesting, and you're incredibly caring and nurturing. And this whole infinity symbol again, this is the connection between you and your soulmate. And because you have this in your headspace and they have it in their headspace, it's absolutely saying to me that whatever's happening between you at the moment, you are mirroring each other. If you're not in contact with whoever you're thinking about, they are coming to you all the time energetically, or you're, as I said, you're telepathically able to talk to them. You see them in dreams, but they're not really dreams, they're more like sort of visualizations and things. And so you have this incredible connection with your soulmate, and you know that because of this Ace of Swords, and it's brought you peace. Okay, let's have a look at the Hierophant. And that flew out. They're going, this one. So you've got the 6 of Cups here, which is lovely. So this is your, whether you're married to this soulmate, or whether you're in a long-term partnership, or whether you just know about this connection and this commitment, this connection between you, it is an extraordinary soulmate connection. You've got this 6 of Cups. Whether you're with them or not, you're giving them a gift all the time, a gift of learning, a gift of releasing, a gift of joy. You're constantly giving each other these extraordinary gifts on your life's path. And I feel like you've had past lifetimes together as well. And I'm also being told again, inner child, you know, you are helping each other heal that inner child within you. And when I see you've got these sort of 4 of Cups here, and then the 2 Cups here, and these are the 2 Cups that are very important. And these 4 Cups here can represent, you know, the 4 of Cups card about looking at the past, present and future. But it's about all the lessons that have been learned in the past, present and future as well. And about the gift from God that he's always, you know, giving us these gifts of learning. So it's very, and there's a lovely sweet feeling between you and your soulmate. You know, when you sort of smell flowers, they're very sweet. So that's beautiful. Sorry, the fan is going all over the place with me. So, I hope it doesn't disturb you too much, that sound. It's just very hot today. Okay, so now we're looking in their headspace for you, and you had both the Death card and you had Strength again for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What cards? There we go. They are being very funny today for you. Whoever this is for, you have very funny guides. You have again the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay, so so in their headspace, they also have this Ace of Swords, my darling, and they also have the Hierophant, which was in your heart space. So it just confirms to me about this extraordinary connection that you both have. And I think with the Death card, they've come to this understanding, they've come to this clarity as well, that there is an extraordinary, they've already had this in their headspace, there is an unbreakable bond between you. It may be something that they haven't really understood for a very long time, but there is an unbreakable bond between you, and it's giving them a bit of peace now and a bit of clarity as well. And again, with that sword, it's got the olives there as well. They've really gone through a transformation, and again, did they have a fear of commitment before? I don't know, but they've gained this wisdom just like you have, and they're now listening. They're much more in a sort of listening place. So, wow. So you have 2 Ace of Swords, you have 2 Hierophants, and you have 2 Strength cards so far. What else is Spirit going to show us? So now we've got the Empress. This is in their heart space for you. Those flew out again. Wow. Okay, my darling, this is lovely. This is in their heart space for you, and I'm going to take all 3 of these. You have the King of Cups, you have the World card, and you have the Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to go in that order. The King of Cups, first of all, okay? This is you with the Empress in their heart space. They have an extraordinary amount of love for you. Not very good about saying it, but they have an extraordinary amount of love for you. Look how intent they're looking as well. They know they have this love, all right? They have that clarity, they have that Ace of Swords, and they're wearing this blue here. And you see, so the King of Cups, he's very emotional, doesn't really say it very much, but he's sitting above his emotions, but he's allowing now this water, this emotions to touch him. He's allowing to kind of almost prod his feelings and say, okay, this is how I feel. And he's got a fish here as well, which is all about that spiritual transformation and about going with the flow. And you, my darling, do you see in the background there, do you see, I think it's a whale or is it a dolphin? It's you having fun. You know, Saggi's of great fun and everything, and it's about you doing your thing, you letting go, letting God, you just being in the moment and having your fun. And he may be kind of got his back to you at the moment, but he's very aware of it. And he wants to turn around, and he is going to. He's going through this transformation. He's going through this transformation, and this is the end of a cycle before start of a new cycle. So the lovely thing about the World it's an ending and a pause before a new beginning. So Spirit Universe is just giving you a little break at the moment. It's about you understanding as above, down below. It's about you manifesting consciously. It's about you being in the moment. It's about you being open to people and vulnerable. It's about you sharing your gifts, your knowledge about experiences that you've had with others. It's about you trusting your higher self. It's about completeness, and it's about spiritual awareness. So they are very aware of how you are now, how you are protected, how you've gone through a cycle, and how you've come out the other end as this extraordinary. You've gone through such a growth period, and you've come out as this Empress, as Queen of Pentacles, with the Ace of Swords, both Strength cards, just stunning reading. And here they are as the Page of Wands. You know, they want to come forward and offer you the start of something. The pages are always the start of something. It's that thought behind how do I approach? It can be a message, it can be an actual physical message, whether it's a text message or a meeting up or something, an email, a letter. It doesn't really matter. It's the thought process behind it. But equally, it could be, it's their kind of, how do I do this? Now, because they're in the page mentality, it may be that they're feeling that is it going to be enough? I don't know, but it is going to be enough, because I can see just how much you understand them and love them and know. And but they're very much, just want to show you, again here, the page to the Queen of Pentacles. This is what they want to do, come forward. Or if you're in a relationship with them, it's about them transforming and being able to speak how they feel to you and what they've learned, and about growing and developing this relationship into a deeper relationship. Okay, so now we're going to look at their intentions towards you with the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have two cards. I have never seen so many major arcanas. You have the High Priestess and you have the Fool. Okay, so this is beautiful. You are the High Priestess, okay? But it's also about them trusting their inner guides, their soul, their instinct, whatever you want to call it, because they want to take that leap of faith. And that's about letting go and letting God and trusting that they're doing the right thing because it feels right for them. And that's where they are right now, with this intention towards you. They are thinking and feeling a great deal, and they're coming to terms with a lot. And they may have been on a bit of a journey because of the Death card. So you give them all the time in the world, my darling. But they very much know, you know, that lamp of that hermit, their soul is focused on that Empress. You keep doing you. You keep trusting as well. You keep understanding about this journey. You keep releasing things that no longer serve you. You understand about divine law, divine timing, what's happened. And you also remain in that energy of letting go and letting God, which is just beautiful. But they are being guided by their soul, their best friend, okay? And I always see the dog as just the soul, you know, being our best friend, guiding us, being in the moment, being happy. You know, animals can have so much to teach us, but it's about this happiness and it's about you. So they are absolutely wanting to come towards you. Just lovely. And now we're going to take a card for the Eight of Wands, which is advice from Spirit. Thank you. So you've got here the Chariot and you've got the Four of Cups. So just, they're wanting to come forward, all right? But it's also you understanding that it happens when it's meant to happen. You know, the Chariot is about letting go, but it's about letting go of control of when and how. It's about coming into balance. He is completely guided by Spirit there with the stars. And he knows he's going in the direction that he's meant to be going. Spirit knows that. Thank you. This card's just dropped on the floor. No, I think I meant to take it as well, so I will take it. It's the Three of Wands. So he knows he's going in. Spirit knows what time, when this is all meant to happen, okay? And it will happen. It could be happening faster than you think. They are still going through a transformation, okay? With this Four of Cups, and this Four of Cups is about them looking at their what's happened in their life, their past, their present, their fears for the future. They are going through that, and at the moment they are, although they're very aware of this connection, they're still going through a healing process and are still going through a process of understanding, okay? This is all happening exactly as it's meant to happen. You have got the Three of Wands, which is the manifesting card. So it's a card for you to understand that you are manifesting this, but to trust in timing, trust in divine timing, okay? And know that your ships are going to come in when they are meant to come in. And in the meantime, you focus on you and your happiness. So it is happening, but it's happening when it's meant to happen. Does that make sense? So I am now going to pull you some of my Psychic Tarot from the Heart cards, which are a little bit like Oracle cards as well. Thank you. I knew, I just got told, flip over the bottom of the deck, and again we have the Empress card again. So this is Spirit saying, well done, congratulations, whatever journey you've been on, you have shifted and changed and grown and evolved. You understand it's for the evolution of your soul. You understand all relationships are. You keep being you. You keep setting your healthy boundaries. You keep focusing on your self-love and self-worth. If you love, this soulmate, whoever you're thinking about, allow them their journey. It's very important they have their journey. You can't fix them. They have to go through their own experiences. They have to go through their own transformation. You keep focusing on yourself, and it will all happen when it's meant to happen. Hold the space, hold the space. Okay, so now, here, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Okay, so we've got quite a few here. So we've got number 3, the Empress again, okay? So this is about you recreating yourself anew every day. This is just what I said about that whole thing about beautiful, being in the moment and focusing on your self-love and self-worth, creating your own happiness, your own sunshine. You know, you're like the lily. You've kind of come out of dark, murky waters, and you have the lotus flower. Sorry, and you've sort of transformed yourself. So that's beautiful. Another one to make you smile. You've got the Ace of Swords again. So it's about you having that clarity of belief, that knowing. You trust in that knowing. You have transformed with this butterfly. I'm just getting to know this deck as well, so this is really lovely to see these different things here. And then you've got this card, which is number 11, which is the sort of detached card. Okay, this is about letting go and letting God. This is actually the Justice card. Okay, it's about letting go. Let the universe take care of all of the details. See things very much from a place of peace and understanding, okay? And try not to have any attachment to any outcome. It'll all happen how it's meant to. You've got the Ace of Cups, love abounds. So just absolutely beautiful, brand new beginnings. You've got the three Aces of Swords now and the Ace of Cups. So that's just lovely. And you know, you can see this with the eye, you know, you can see, you can feel with your heart what's right, which is just lovely. And the last card you've got on the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. Okay, this is normally the Judgment card, but it's about blossom. So the Judgment card represents sort of symbolic ending, but it represents rebirth. It represents starting again. So this could be a starting again with this soulmate. It could be this soulmate coming to you from another relationship. You know who, if this resonates, who this is about. But it's about you focusing on the happiness that's inside you, that you create your own happiness. And thank you, universe, you create your own reality. You know from having gone through this journey that you do create your own reality. And you know, thoughts are so powerful and words are so powerful, and I am is the two most powerful words, and whatever you put afterwards shapes your reality afterwards. And that you are completely connected. Thank you, Spirit. You're completely connected with everything around you. We're all one great big universal consciousness, but we're all part of everything is connected. Nature, you know, be outside in nature. This is just extraordinary. You have very much gone through a transformation, Sagittarius, and well done you. And I think that was a lovely reading. I hope it resonated for whoever it was meant to hear this. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, sunny weekend, wherever you are, and a lovely week. And I look forward to catching up with you next weekend. Take care, my darlings. Bye-bye.